My takeaways are that I'm very encouraged by students and millennials and Gen Zers, that they are as exuberant about going out and making a big positive difference in the world as we were when we were students in the 70s. And so that's a great takeaway. I think that kids today are smarter than we were. That may not be true, but they sure seem to be. Just in their questions, they asked very insightful questions. We had dialogue, I guess, that I wouldn't expect from a 20-year-old or a 21-year-old or anybody of that age. And they seem to be wise beyond their years. So I was really, that's a great takeaway. I just have confidence in the future of the world when I see that in young people. I loved being a Purdue student. I loved the campus, and I loved Purdue students in general at the time we were students. But the campus today is significantly larger. I think the complexity of all of the services that are offered for students and the integration support that's available to students is much more evident than it was to me when I was a student. It could be the students that I've been interfacing with in the last week, but they all seem to be so engaged. And Susan and I were both engaged when we were students, but it just seems to me that there are a lot more opportunities for students to get engaged in learning outside of their classes. In the last week, some of the highlights have really been engaging with students. Equally with staff. It's been great to see staff who really understand that their mission is to sort of leverage what all these students can do. But I think what I'm most encouraged by and sort of the highlight is getting to listen to students and seeing how passionate they are about making a difference in this world. And in their careers and in their work outside of Purdue, their interest in society and making it better. And that has just been wonderful to see. I'm very thankful for this experience. Susan and I have really enjoyed every part of it. It's intense. I mean, we seem to be meeting with groups continually, and it wasn't a lot of downtime. But looking back, the engagement was so great that I'm thankful that there wasn't a lot of downtime. This was a true immersion into Purdue and Purdue students and sort of the goings on. And so I want to thank you. I'm just extremely thankful for it. I'd thank the students and the staff that we engaged with for their time and their attention and their interest. And when we first came down, I thought, who's going to really want to talk to the CEO of a rehabilitation hospital system? But there's so much to talk about, and we spent a lot of time talking about it. So I'm very grateful to everybody for that.